All right, we're here at the AAA Road Fest. I want to make sure my mic is on. It's on, and looks like yours is too. Great. AAA Route 66 Road Fest. Jerome's with us, and what's the name of your business?
Your Type, Letters and Shapes.
Your Type, Letters and Shapes. And you've done quite a few of Route 66 signs across the U.S., it looks like. I see Kingman. I see Duluth, Minnesota, which is not Route 66, but you explain your company, what it does, and how many of those Route 66 signs you got?
Oh, we have probably about over 100, all the way from the northern part, Chicago, all the way to California.
Okay.
Several installations, and the reason we say Your Type is because we build everything custom. It's all done to your specs. And you can't open up a catalog and say, I want that. We work with each individual to get just the perfect fabrication that they want. And each fabrication is made out of aluminum, which the great advantage of that is it's like a lifetime investment because the aluminum won't rust. It's got a powder coat finish on it, just like your car, so it doesn't fade with the cold of Minnesota or the heat of Arizona. And we've enjoyed working with just about every community all the way along Route 66 from Chicago to California.
Are you in all states?
We ship nationwide.
And do you have a sign in every state? Because Kansas has only got 13.2 miles, so that would seem like the hard one to get into first. And once you're in that, the other ones would probably fall in line. But
I'm not quite sure if we've got an installation in every state along Route 66, but I think we're in about 90% of them.
Yeah, I was going to say
the thing that makes it a little more difficult is when we get farther away from our manufacturing,
sure,
which is in Minnesota, the freight gets to be quite an issue. So it adds more to the cost, but it can be done.
So you're from Minnesota, I'm from Minnesota, but we're so far away that I'm closer to North Dakota and South Dakota, and you're closer to Wisconsin than we are to each other. Because aren't you a stone's throw from Wisconsin?
Yes.
In Winona?
Winona, on the river.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Fargo-Moorhead, right on the river. So
yep.
We're on opposite sides of the state here.
And actually, I live in Sturgis, South Dakota.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I work out of my home doing sales and marketing follow-up.
And my goal is to retire in the Black Hills and have a place on Route 66.
You and a lot of other people, because the Black Hills is getting a lot of attention lately.
And I've conceded that I probably won't get in the Springfield, Spear Creek Spearfish, because it'll probably be more of the hot springs area down south, which is still lovely.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful.
But the land up north is ridiculously expensive.
The climate's perfect.
Isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. It's got... you don't have the humidity that Minnesota has, and the bugs. We don't have the bugs.
I always compare my attraction of Route 66 to the Black Hills, where I used to tell people I've always felt a spiritual connection to the Black Hills. And I've always felt that way about Route 66. And I don't know what it is about it, but there's just something that draws me to both of those places. Let's get back to Route 66 here, because you mentioned that you've done, hundreds of them along the way. And what we're talking about mostly are these road signs that people are taking pictures next to and appearing on social media, correct?
Correct. That's everybody wants to take their pictures. And so that is something that it can go viral on social media and is a form of advertising for all the different communities and or businesses. So, yeah, we can make any kind of a shape that you want. And of course, with Route 66, with the Centennial Celebration now, most people are focusing on the Route 66 sign.
Mm-hmm.
And we make, our fabrications are 3D in dimension, so they stand by themselves on the ground. They can be either fastened semi-permanently with a bolt into a concrete pad, or they stand alone by themselves if you want to place them anywhere. And they can be big enough, like for example, the 6s on some of the Route 66 fabrications are large enough that people can sit inside the 6s for pictures. So it's really fun for people.
How tall is this behind you? This
That is about 7 feet.
okay. And let's say the Kingman Route 66 sign looks very much like many of the other Route 66 signs. Are they all the same size, or
No.
Okay.
They vary in size from, I think the smallest that we've done is 4 foot, and the tallest that we've done is 12 feet. 12, the Route 60, we can make any size
You're
you
not
want.
getting into the giants, are you?
No.
Those Muffler Men giants and
No.
the Betty Boop giants and the big boys? No? Okay, good.
We can do it.
I'm sure you can, but there's a couple museums that are trying to make a few bucks doing that too. You know, have you been there, by the way? Atlanta, Illinois, they've got the Giants Museum there, and couple of younger, by younger, under 50, at least that's younger to me. They're really trying to restore these giants and put some, like you, put some actual tender loving care into these things, because there's a whole new economy out there. I call it an event economy, where so much of our economy is based on events. Whether it's the Super Bowl and we're all sharing that event together at the same time, or it's Route 66, which is our own on-demand event, if you will. And that's exactly what this is in my mind. And I tell people I see Route 66 only getting more popular. Cars really helped rejuvenate that thing. And now it's just turned into this social media phenomenon, a fun family trip. But you can also go and do dead areas, abandoned buildings, and get into the haunted ghosts if you want. There's a whole bunch of ghost tours. They now have a boat tour of Route 66 underwater.
Oh my!
In Illinois. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. There's no wrong way to enjoy Route 66. Do you have any Route 66 stories, tips, pie recipes, anything like that, that you've just shared throughout the years?
I'm originally from Minnesota, so I'm a long ways from Route 66, and I've not had the opportunity to enjoy a lot of those locations. And so the short, I guess that's a long answer to your question. No, I don't have anything specific other than, like I said earlier, we've worked with just about every city along the way to find their niche along Route 66 and make it memorable so that people can take photos there.
Yeah.
And it's a lasting thing. So yeah, Route 66 is a long distance there, but you can bring it down to just each individual city has something that they want to, that they're known for, and we can help them bring that to life with a fabrication built to their specs of what is specific about their city.
I would imagine you mostly work with cities, municipalities, nonprofit association type things. You do work with private business. I'm sure you'll take anybody's money, but do private businesses reach out to you much for this, or is it mostly municipalities and civic organizations?
What can we build for you?
I interviewed the food truck, the all-day pancake food truck, and I asked, do you cater? If you give us money, we'll make you pancakes. Hey, Jerome, correct?
Yes.
Jason, thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Jason.
appreciate this. Final word, you give yourself a commercial or whatever you want.
Enjoy Route 66. We love being part of it. Thank you.